The OG 2012 first edition 1 million subscriber gold play button with real 24 karat gold plating. In my opinion, I think that's one of the coolest play buttons. I don't know if that's because when I started my YouTube channel, that's the play button that I visualized in my head. But these days, the gold play buttons are a lot different. They are way smaller. The OG gold one, it's like this big. It's massive. So I've wanted one for years. I fully intend on getting one, but they haven't been produced for 7 years, so that is proving very, very difficult. And there's only about 300 creators that ended up with one before the design changed to this slightly smaller, slightly more minimalistic version. And surprisingly, all the YouTubers that have got these OG awards, they're not really up for selling them. But about a month ago, I came very, very close to actually having one. I got as far as actually paying for it and everything. I was very, very excited. So today, I'm going to tell you the story of how I almost got a YouTube OG 2012 play button. So this all started in a Reddit video that I uploaded on the 7th of September when this happened. Hey Jack, my uncle gave me this a few years ago for Christmas, and now every time you mention that you want one, I just look up at it and think, huh, I don't believe you. That's an OG one. It's the original 2012 version as well. I can't read what the channel name is. Nah, I don't believe you. What? Surely this is just a picture you've taken from like someone's YouTube video or something. I seriously really want this. How do I get this? Please let me know. So the second I finished filming that Reddit video, bloody hell, I was straight to making a Reddit account and messaging the guy that posted this. Because this seemed really promising. This seemed good. This seemed very, very good. So I reached out to Lucas. I ended up following him on Twitter because I was still very confused. And then this is what he said. So I said, I can't believe you actually have a gold play button. Where did your uncle get it? And he said, I don't know. He was an OG YouTuber, so he got it when I was very young. So at this point, I looked very closely on the Reddit picture, and I discovered the play button belonged to the YouTube channel What the Book Show. And that was already quite exciting, because I knew exactly who What the Book was. And for those of you that don't know, we need to go all the way back to YouTube in 2007. This is What the Book. Michael Buckley, you beautiful man. Michael was an OG YouTuber, an OG. He's too OG, if anything. I created my first YouTube channel on the 27th of September 2008. And this is what YouTube looked like the day I created my channel. 2008, September. And this is what Michael's YouTube channel looked like in 2008. Basically, at the time, he did a lot of celebrity news. And he was very popular, and I would often see his videos on the YouTube homepage. He had 300,000 subscribers, which is obviously a lot, but it's not millions. But back in 2008, that made him the 8th biggest YouTube channel of all time. 300,000 subscribers made him in the top 10 biggest YouTubers on the entire platform. So the What the Book Show was a big deal. So it was at that point I realized Luke's uncle didn't end up with Book's play button. Luke's uncle was Book! So I really didn't understand at all. Part of me thought that this Luke guy was just trolling me. And then before I know it, he says, I'm with my uncle right now. And I'm like, yeah, I'm definitely just being messed with at this point. There is absolutely no way that What the Book, the 8th biggest YouTube channel in 2007, has a nephew who watches my videos and is sat with What the Book right now as I message him. So I said, can you send a picture of you and your uncle with your thumb up, just so I can, like, validate that this is actually real? And it is! There's Michael with his thumbs up! Before I continue, by the way, I asked Michael, does he mind if I make this video? And he was absolutely fine with it. So I thought perhaps I should speak to Michael directly. So I asked Luke if he could get Michael to follow me on Instagram. And before I knew it, I was just in What the Book's DMs, really confused. So Michael told me that his nephew Luke was a big fan, which is obviously really, really nice. We did a little bit of small talk and stuff. And then it was time to get down to business. Would you guys actually be interested in selling the award? When I first saw it, I assumed it wasn't still connected to its original owner. And Michael said yes, he'd be interested in selling it. He said he still has the original box it came in. And then he sent me this video.
This is the box it came in. It's so big. I'm so glad I kept it. It will travel very safely. Did I mention it's very big?
And what I immediately noticed about that box is that box is the exact same design as my first edition 100k silver play button that I received in 2013. Look, there's me opening it, and you can see that the box is the exact same design. So not only would I have the complete set, I'd also have the matching boxes. And what I also love about that video is I discovered that Michael's voice is actually his voice. I assumed that this was like a YouTube voice that he put on, but he sounds exactly the same, which is even more amazing. So anyway, he said that he'd been offered to buy it before, but he said no. Part of me thinks it would be cute, and he would probably be thrilled for you to have it. He's on about his nephew being a big fan of me, so his nephew being able to see his uncle's play button in my videos would be very cool for him. So then I said, do you mind if I just like offer you some money? And he said, yes, that's absolutely fine. And then I offered him some money, and he didn't agree, so I offered him some more money. And I don't think I'm quite quite ready to share how much I was willing to pay for this. Maybe I will in the future, but I will say that it was quite a bit more than we paid for the diamond play button. That's all I'm saying for now. And eventually, Michael was ready to sell it, and I was very, very excited. I gave him my shipping info, he gave me his payment information, I sent the full amount to his PayPal. I asked if he had any photos or videos that I could use in my video that I was going to make about it. So he sent me this picture of when he gave Luke the award for Christmas. Saved money on presents that year, didn't you, Michael? And then this is a picture of Luke with the play button a few years later. Hi Luke, by the way, hope you're alright. And this is a good opportunity to see how massive the play button is. My gold play button, they're like that. That gold play button, it's all the way down here. It's absolutely huge. And Michael and Luke were even nice enough to film a little video for me for a little bit more context as well. So we're going to watch that together now. What I will say is that Luke isn't quite as confident as his uncle on camera.
Okay. Who is this?
Luke.
Luke, what is this?
A play button.
A play button for the What the
What
Buck
the
Show.
Book Show.
Who's the What the Buck Show?
You.
And I'm your...
Uncle.
And we're sending it to...
JackSucksAtStuff.
And how do you know Jack?
He's a YouTuber I watch.
And how did you think he might want this?
He says in a lot of videos that he's been wanting one.
So,
That's
we're
right.
sending it to him. Are you excited to see it in his videos?
Yeah.
What? That's cool, right?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, well, it's gonna look... What?
I'm excited.
Okay.
So now Buck gives some context of how he ended up with the award.
So I've had this, I hit 1 million subscribers in 2011.
Which, by the way, that is mental. That is OG. 1 million subscribers in 2011. Only a handful of channels had 1 million subscribers then. Buck was a big deal.
They didn't send it to me. I was on the dance floor at a VidCon in like 2013. I think I was... And I said to YouTube, you better send me that play button. And then when I moved here in 2017, I gave it to Luke for Christmas, and now you're going to have it.
Did you not do that with the silver one?
I never got a silver one. They owe me.
I bet you can apply for one.
I'm going to get it up.
Get a silver one, Buck! Hashtag get what the Buck, his silver play button. Why did YouTube never send him one? Probably because silver play buttons didn't exist for like 5 years from the point at which he hit 100k. But still.
All right, thanks, Jack. Enjoy the button. Say bye, Luke.
Bye.
Oh my God. Thanks, Jack.
This was all so cool and so exciting. I just couldn't wait for it to arrive and share it with all of you. Like I said at the beginning, this is the award that I visualized getting when I was first making those weird little sketches and action movies when I was like 14 on my first channel, Sam Sells Apricots. So I was excited, Michael was excited for me, Luke was excited that I was going to end up with his uncle's play button and he was going to be in some videos, but then disaster struck. A couple of days later, I woke up to an email. Hi Jack, I woke up this morning and felt very emotional and nostalgic about selling the play button. I think I was caught up in the excitement of Luke interacting with one of his favorite creators and wasn't thinking about it clearly. I really cannot imagine selling it. It seems silly, but when I moved here, I sold all of my possessions. I'm a minimalist now. But I shipped that here as I wanted to keep it in the family and give it to Luke. It feels special and not something I want to put a price on. I think you are beyond delightful and I thank you for your positive impact on the world. I'm so grateful for our brief interaction and almost shared history. I'll be refunding you both PayPal transactions tonight. Again, thank you for being lovely, and I hope you can forgive my change of heart. He changed his mind. Now, a lot of you watching this, you might be like a bit annoyed or frustrated at Michael for this, but I want to make it very, very clear. This 1 million subscribers that he got 9 years ago, that was his achievement. He did all of that, and he earned that button. I did not earn that button at all. So he is in every right to change his mind. Obviously, I am sad about that, but I don't want anyone to reach out to him and try and pressure him into changing his mind again, because that is absolutely nothing to do with us at all. It's his achievement that he earned, and he can do whatever he wants with it. That being said, I'll give you more money, Michael. Just if you ever change your mind, mate, hit me up. And that's basically it when it comes to our story of how we almost got the OG gold play button. I have had similar experiences with other play buttons. I've come very close to having a 2017 silver play button and a 2017 gold play button, and they've fallen through. But the OG gold play button is so rare that it is by far the most difficult one to get. You see old silver play buttons occasionally pop up on eBay. You never see one of these pop up on eBay. But I still believe that I will end up with one eventually somehow. There's going to be someone out there that's willing to sell one, and I will feel like I've earned earned it even more because of this experience. So Michael and Luke, it was very, very nice to meet you both, and very nice like interaction that we had. Oh, I almost forgot actually. I have a little folder where I keep YouTube letters and stuff. So we've got a few of the letters that you get when you hit 100,000 subscribers. But I got this in the post. It says, "Hi Jack, Luke had made this for you to send with the button. I wanted you to see it. Thanks for being lovely, Michael." And then if we open it up, Luke basically made a parody of the real YouTube letters that you get. A 2012 golden play button. Maybe you've imagined that day for a long time, or maybe you never thought it would happen. Either way, not much can match the satisfaction of having this play button in their possession. Now you can brag to all your friends that you have one. We know that being able to touch lives with your kazoos and your girlfriend mod showcase is reward enough, but we are incredibly proud of all you've done, and even though you already have so many, we hope you'll accept this gold creator award as a token of our esteem. With your track record, we suspect you're going to keep growing, and we can't wait to see you reach your next milestone, 10 million subscribers, and get your second diamond play button. It may seem far away, but just keep remembering the days when you were doing Jack's Farm. And then both Michael and Luke signed it at the bottom, so that's a cute little thing to keep in my folder. Do not worry, eventually we will end up with the play buttons that we missed out on. Thank you very much for watching. Leave a like if you enjoyed this little story, and yeah, I'll see you later.